Hey there, welcome back to my channel where we delve into thought-provoking ideas and stories. Let's begin. The true character of a person often reveals itself through the smallest details at the dining table. Last time, I went shopping with my sister, and there happened to be an event in the evening, so we decided to eat out. At the adjacent table, there was a remarkable couple. Just when we were almost finished with our meal, another couple came in looking exhausted from a day of shopping, carrying many bags. They sat right beside us, and naturally, we glanced at them a few more times. When the woman was ordering, she asked her partner for his preference, to which he replied, "Anything is fine. I'll go with your choice." However, he hardly had a few bites when the woman's phone rang. After the call, she had a distressed look on her face and said she had forgotten she had a class that evening at 7:10. Glancing at my watch, I saw it was already 6:30. The man comforted her and said, "Don't worry, you start eating and I'll pack the leftovers. I'll make sure you won't be late." They fell silent after that. The man packed a whole plate of food for the woman and quickly went to settle the bill. Meanwhile, she continued eating while waiting for him. Not even 10 minutes later, she finished eating, and they hurriedly left with all their bags. People's patience is at its lowest when they are tired and hungry. Though it was the woman who forgot the time, the man didn't complain at all. Instead, he took care of her throughout the situation. He must really love his girlfriend. My sister said goodnight, and it reminded me of something. My close friend, Emily, and her boyfriend broke up after meeting each other's parents. They had been dating for over a year, but we didn't meet each other often. Emily mentioned that her boyfriend earned a good salary and had decent conditions in various aspects, but he was a bit selfish. Before meeting her parents, Emily said her parents preferred light flavors. So she chose 10 signature dishes from a restaurant that catered to both her boyfriend's and her parents' tastes and asked him to make the reservation. However, upon arriving at the restaurant, she discovered that her boyfriend had secretly changed the order because he liked spicy food. Out of the 10 dishes, 8 were spicy. Even before her parents could say anything, her boyfriend was only concerned about himself, diving into the spicy dishes. Emily's parents were also very cultivated. They waited until they got home to talk to Emily and advised her to break up with this unreliable guy as soon as possible. Later, Emily told us that even during their previous relationship, he hardly ever took the initiative to pay for anything. He always boasted about his high salary, but when it came to paying, he either played dumb or claimed he had lent money to a friend that month. After several instances of this, Emily felt very uncomfortable about it. However, people around her kept saying that he had good qualities, and she shouldn't judge him based on a few shortcomings. This time, at the restaurant, he selfishly enjoyed his meal without caring about his girlfriend's parents or the awkward atmosphere at the table. While eating might seem like a trivial matter, it's in these small things that one's true character can be seen. If a person doesn't even give you face in front of your parents, how can you expect them to treat you well in the future? Once he took Emily to a gathering with his friends, while others hadn't even started eating, he immediately grabbed the dishes he liked most and hastily discarded those he didn't like, constantly flipping them around with his fork. His table ended up a mess with bones and scraps everywhere. Emily felt extremely embarrassed and wished she could disappear into the ground. Whenever she brought up this habit of his, he shamelessly defended himself, saying he should eat what he likes. He acted like there was nothing wrong with being so particular about food and made a fuss about it. Emily couldn't bear this extremely selfish behavior anymore. People who only care about themselves while eating are likely very selfish individuals and not worth deepening a relationship with. There was a video on social media that showed the aftermath of 2 different family gatherings at a restaurant. In one scene, the table was a mess, with used tissues and unused ones strewn all over, and the dishes mixed together haphazardly. It was quite repulsive to watch. In the other scene, the table was clean and the dishes neatly arranged by size and shape, with used waste properly discarded in the trash bin. It was clear at a glance which family had higher manners and courtesy. In the drama The Story of Us, Jane and her grandmother once said that in married life, one ultimately has to live with the lowest aspect of the other person's character, which refers to their worst traits or flaws. In the end, both partners have to live with each other's shortcomings. Eating might seem like a trivial matter, but it's something we can't do without 3 times a day. Small details show a person's character, and people who pay attention to these details are the ones worth forming deep connections with. In conclusion, the way a person behaves at the dining table reveals much about their true character. Small details like how they treat others, show patience, and consider the feelings of those around them are crucial in forming deep and meaningful connections with others. Remember, it's often in the little things that we find the essence of a person's character. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss any of our future uploads. We love creating engaging content for our amazing community, and your support means the world to us.